200 meters, and we've got a number of withdrawals in this feature. Driven Darty, Bariba, Hen and Farm Club, all horses would have preferred a cut in the going, not getting it here. So we've got 6 going out. The Heavens Above, a winner over 2,000 meters, and with a penny stamp of 45.5. There's Roses Forever, number 5, ridden by Rajkumar, 49.5. Behind Roses comes Major Forum. This one was a winner over this trip about 2 months back. Ridden here by Francis Ramsrup, and behind Major Forum comes the top-weighted Jerovian, number 1. But he hasn't won on the Queen's Park Savannah, surprisingly. But there was an excuse most of those occasions that he was beaten here. So Jerovian goes out with 60.5. Emil Ramsamy in the saddle, and he's at 3 to 5 in the betting. And here comes the grand old man of racing, Ubique, at 6 years old. Paid horse by in reality. He is, of course, the leading money earner among the imported, 377,000, and ridden by now his regular partner, Raymond Laguerre, carries 59.5. He's been carrying some pretty hefty burdens in the last couple of starts, the highest one, of course, being 62.5, and he was beaten that day in 5th position. He looks well here. He's at 3 to 1 in the betting, and he goes out over 17-20 meters. So that's the field. 6 runners going to post for today's feature, the A and lower class race 6. And they're off and running, and Merely Curious throwing ahead in the start the race, but they're off to a pretty level break, and the Heavens Above is the one who's going to go on to lead here from Major Forum. Jerovian as well there too, Roses Forever and Ubique, and a gap of 8 back to Merely Curious as they pass the winning line for the first time. The leader, it is the Heavens Above, running along in front, trying to do what she did last Saturday in the Ream against the C-Class. She leads by 3 against the Heavens, in fact, Major Forum. Behind these come Jerovian, Ubique, and then Roses Forever. Merely Curious has made up her lost ground, but she's still last here, but well in with it as they are on the turn. Just behind the Symmetry, the leader, it is the Heavens Above. In front, butting along with 45.5, and Ricky Jaddu in the saddle. Major Forum is right there with a hood. He's in second, and he beat this company quite easily last time he faced them at the Savannah. He beat them by over 8 lengths. But Jerovian is right there. He is cruising on the pit right now. And Emil Ramsamy, he's going up there with the top weight to join Major Forum in second. Then they're followed by Ubique, and then Roses Forever and Merely Curious. That's the order, as the pace is still a hot one. And Jerovian looks so smooth at this stage. He's in pursuit now of the Heavens Above. Major Forum has spit up the bit, as they say. Ubique is now following Jerovian at this stage. Emil Ramsamy is seen getting down to some serious riding on Jerovian as they're about to turn for home, and still Ricky Jaddu looks like he's quite comfortable on the Heavens Above. Here they come into the straight, and Jerovian being set down for the challenge, and he's moving. He is travelling at this stage. It's Jerovian going on from the Heavens Above. Here comes Ubique and Roses Forever on the far side. It is Jerovian going clear of the field. Oh man, Ubique is in pursuit, but it's going to be Jerovian. Wins it here by a length and a half from Ubique and the Heavens Above. Then Roses Forever, Major Forum, and Merely Curious. You can just hear the applause. Good races like this, the A-Class and classic races really turn the crowd on. And when they saw Jerovian set down for the drive, climbing at the finish he was, carrying 133, and Emil Ramsamy in full flight, really marveled to watch this horse in action, winning the A-Class feature from Ubique, who followed him home to the wire and got second ahead of the Heavens Above, who ran a really game race this filly. She carried the penny stamp of 45.5, the winner coming back, led by Peter Clark and Max Wenzelman, trained by Joe Hadid on the course. Joe Hadid in ripping form this season, having saddled some 34 winners. And, of course, that's a little bit behind Cote Durant, who is on 37, so that's the way it stands right now. We'll continue with further racing highlights.